Today marks 1183rd day sharing lessons I learned and continue to learn with all of you. My hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today we speak about patterns and patterns that doesn't serve you. I think that every single person has some kind of pattern in their life that is not serving them. And I think if the pattern is not serving you, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to break that pattern and really choose a new pattern, a better pattern that allows us to really move towards that success. So today we'll share 7 patterns, 7 potential patterns that we potentially have in our lives that we need to think how to break that. Because when you're able to break the things that sabotage us, not allow us to move forward, because I love that analogy. It sometimes seems that when you have a bad pattern, it's like pressing the gas pedal and brake pedal at the same time, and you're not moving anywhere. You're trying so hard, you put so much effort, but at the same time, you press the brake pedal and you're not moving anywhere. So, what are those patterns? So, number one is emotional reactions. Because emotion regulation is one of the key parts of success. If you do not regulate your emotions well, we will fail. Fail again and again. So that means understanding, okay, where is that? What kind of emotions do I have? It'll be fear of failure. This is again one of the things that we need to really break. And probably we're not able to really feel a break, but we're able to reduce a little bit fear, we increase courage, and really understand, okay, where is that pattern is? When is that showing up? Really, how am I able to really take action no matter that? Like overcoming, like overreacting to criticism. So understanding that the feedback is constructive feedback is something that you need to develop, to improve, to get better. Is changing perspective and break that pattern of overreacting to criticism. And then maybe that's that one thing that could be a very bad pattern as well is suspending or internalizing and not sharing and not expressing your emotions. That's again one of the patterns that is wrong. We're not supposed to suppress emotions. We're supposed to release those emotions. And there's okay, what are the ways that you're able to release your emotion? For me, one of the best ways is to go to gym and really lift my weights to make sure that I'm able to release everything that is maybe bothering me. I think every single person could be like going to nature, sharing, crying, whatever it is, but we need to release those emotions. I think that every single person has bad emotions, and that's all fine. I think that we sometimes is not okay thinking that we always supposed to be positive and with the pink glasses. No, life is tough sometimes, and being okay with that, life is tough. Second thing that of course we need to break the patterns, and that is very easy, is behavioral habits. Understanding that some habit that you have is not serving you. Those patterns that you do. So it might be like people pleasing. That's a behavior. That's a habit. We need to break that habit. And you please ourselves at least for the first time. Please our vision. Please our family. Because I know that what people pleasers does, including myself, I was a big, massive people pleaser. So that means that we please strangers, but we don't please the people who are closest to us. And I think that is the biggest disadvantage to be people pleaser, because you have a tendency to forget the most important people. Second is procrastination. Because again, this is a habit of procrastinating, not doing the things that you said you will do, or delaying the action and saying that tomorrow, and tomorrow you said tomorrow, and after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, you say tomorrow. Really being able to say that today I will do it. Today. Like, what's stopping you from starting today? That's the question. And I think that when you're able to start asking today, the other behavior that we need to really is conflict avoidance. That means that if you avoid conflict with ourselves, with other people, we're not able to find the truth. And I mean, sometimes if we avoid the conflict, we avoid the problem. And if we avoid the problem, we're not able to take action and have solved the problem and really move towards bigger problems. Because sometimes there's a bottleneck, that one problem that you need to deal with it right now. And that's why you put the brake on, because you're not able to solve that one small problem to really, that's catapults your success. Number 3, the patterns that we need to break is thought patterns. So what kind of things do you think about? What you think about all day, that's who you will become. So that means that we need to understand, okay, what are limiting beliefs? What are limiting beliefs that you're telling to yourself every single day in your thinking? And you change. Maybe you said I'm not good enough. Maybe you said that I'm great at something. I'm developing, I'm improving, and getting better. So changing those negative self-talks, being able to be grateful. I think that is one of the best way to really remove limiting beliefs is by being grateful where you're at right now. I'm grateful that I already understand it. I'm grateful that I'm improving. I'm grateful. At the same time, negative self-talk, all those negative talks that we do to ourselves. I think that the beautiful part is that sometimes we believe that that's we only people who are doing negative self-talk. I think that every single person is doing negative self-talk, because I think that we just need to understand that we need to break that pattern as much as we can, because we're not seeking perfection here. What we're seeking is progress of changing that negative self-talk to a positive. And at the same time, I think that is one of the big challenges a lot of time with thinking, is that when we have a problem, we really start thinking about problem, and then what we focus in increases. So that small problem sometimes could become massive problem because we catastrophize things. Being able to see the problem, actually how small it is, and being able to deal with it. Because if we start to see that small problem as a big, massive problem, it will be harder to take action, and we start to procrastinate. So it's very important to really break that pattern of really seeing small things as big things. Number 4 is social and relational patterns. Okay, so what kind of patterns do you have regarding other people? Maybe, of course, you codependency, depending on other person rather than yourself. That could be as well a pattern. It could be repeating some kind of toxic relations, maybe with a very certain type of people that you really get connected. Understand, okay, why I attract those kind of people? Why is that? What I'm solving, why I don't feel complete? Because a lot of times when we don't feel complete, we are looking someone to complete that. I think that we always need to work on ourselves, because when we fully complete, we find the people who complete as well. When we incomplete, when we feel it incomplete, we find incomplete people. So a lot of times that happens, and that's what it is. We need to really break that pattern. And I think that one big thing what we need to really break comparing to others is comparison. So when we think about other people, we're not supposed to compare ourselves to others. We're supposed to compare ourselves with yesterday, with ourselves. And when you actually compare that, you start to be so grateful, so proud of yourself, because look at you a week ago, look at you a month ago, look a year ago, where you used to be, and now you're able to do better, so much better. And you have so much more excitement to move forward. Because sometimes when we look at you, okay, like in a year, okay, I improved so much. And now we look at you, okay, this other person, I made exactly the same progress, but in a month. And that moment of comparison will start to destroy your joy. Because, oh, he did exactly the same thing what I did, but in a month? Why I was not able to do it in a month? So that means that you start losing the joy that you were able to see, that you made a progress. That's the key. Number 5, what we need to break is cultural and social conditioning. It might be a lot of different things. It could be gender roles. It could be success metrics. Okay, that means that you're looking to, okay, you are successful when you make certain amount of money. You are successful when you have something. Success metrics are different to different people. And your success metrics might be different. And that means you need to break that pattern of believing that success is based on just money, just based on that car, just based on the size of the house. No, that's not success. That's just material things. Understanding exactly what true success means. And really breaking those stereotypes. What's supposed to do, what you're supposed to do, and what age you're supposed to do. All those prototypes is not good. We need to break those patterns and really look into, okay, what I'm supposed to do, because everyone's age is different, because what you want to do right now is different than someone else, and that's totally fine. And that's the beautiful part about life, because you're able to be different, you're able to be unique, you're able to really choose the path that is aligned with who you are, who you want to be. So stereotypes are the things that we need to break very, very fast. Number 6, we need to break survival mechanisms. So that means maybe overworking. That means that you don't want to really think about yourself, you don't want to reflect, you don't want to be with yourself, you don't want to really come back into your life, and you overwork. Because overworking, of course, this hard work is a lot of times is put on a pedestal. Oh, hard work is amazing. But the reason why you work hard, that what matters. Intention. If you work hard to run away from life, that is bad. If you work hard because you want to pursue that massive vision that you have for yourself, that is great. Because people who work hard to run away from life, they have burnouts. If you have burnout, that means that there might be that the reason why you work hard is not right. So we need to break that. But if you work hard to pursue that vision, that massive vision, you'll never have a burnout. I don't believe there's a burnout of pursuing vision. When you pursue vision, you have massive energy. Because I truly believe that burnout is coming when you try to use energy that you do not have, and then of course you burn out. It's impossible. So that means we need to understand why is that. Secondly is that withdrawing. So it means that maybe like you think that it doesn't go well and you withdraw altogether from everything that's going on. Running away, you avoid things. And I guess this is protecting yourself. Okay, this is the thing that when you start to see that, okay, I'm withdrawing from things. This is not how I would love to treat. This is not how my best version of me is dealing with problems. I go in, I'm going through in. Now, do I go in right away? Maybe I'm able to really, rather than withdrawing 10 over 10, maybe I withdraw like 9 over 10, maybe 8 from a 10, maybe just a little bit withdraw and going back. So catching yourself. You withdraw, rather than withdrawing for a day, now I withdraw within an hour. So you catch yourself. So you catch faster and faster and faster. At some point, you catch it within minutes and you, rather than withdrawing, going back to action immediately. And perfectionism. Understanding that perfectionism is the lowest standard of all. Lowest standard of all. And when you start, okay, I need to be perfect. I need to achieve that. No. Break the pattern. I need to be excellent. I need to be excellent. That means excellent is doing great job 80% of the time. That is durable. That is achievable. Perfection is never achievable. And that's why we're not able to pursue that. Excellence is what we're supposed to pursue. The last one I want to mention is that physical and health patterns. That means that there is a lot of patterns that might be that is not good for you health-wise. Maybe overeating, maybe emotional eating. What are the things that maybe sedentary lifestyle, life without exercise? It's so interesting that I was reading that a person who exercises and smokes will outlive a person who don't smoke but doesn't exercise. So what it means that if you have bad habits but you exercise, you are in better shape than a person who don't have bad habits but doesn't exercise. It's so powerful to understand that. And an interesting thing that most time you will not feel the difference of not exercising. The bill that comes of not exercising is massive, but it comes after 30 years of not paying the debt, not paying the price. So exercise is so essential. And that's why some people who are 80, 90 still are energized because they exercise all their life. And then sometimes when you are like 70 and you don't have energy, is that because the last 50 years you didn't give energy? I think that giving energy is, how to get energy is giving energy. And that's exercise is the great way. And of course, that's substance abuse, of course, dependence on alcohol, drugs, or anything in between. Of course, that is a pattern that is always great to break. And that's we don't need to discuss that. Everyone knows that having that addiction is not good. So how would you reflect as well? What kind of patterns you might have right now? What kind of patterns you need to break just to make sure that you're able to really pursue that vision, that you don't really press the gas pedal and brake pedal at the same time and you're stuck in one place. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.